friends, welcome to all of you in Basic Vedic Mathematics Course. Last time, in our last session, what you had done? I think you remember it. We had done the squaring of numbers which are ending in 5 in particular. So like 35, 85, 65, these are ending in 5. So how to square those numbers? I hope that you have practiced the exercises given by me and you have understood it. Now today what you are going to do? Today, yes, we are going to do something different. Again, the squaring of numbers, but this time it is squaring of numbers which are near base. Squaring of numbers which are near base, in particular 2 and 3 digits. The squaring of numbers, that's what you're going to do today. Squaring of numbers near base 2 and 3 digits. So if I say that squaring of numbers which are near base, I hope you remember that base is the 10, 100, 1000, etc. So those numbers which are near these numbers, then how to do squaring of those particular numbers? Let us see here. Well, to do this, you have to remember certain things. Number one, the base. The concept of base should be very clear to you, that the base is 10, 100 or 1000. So if I take an example and then I'll make you understand. For example, simply let us take the number 8. Although it's not 2 digit, but let us try to understand from here. 8 square. Now 8 square, here the base is, in case of 8, the base is 10. So first you have to find out what is the difference of this number from its base. So difference from base is 8 minus 10, and that's equal to minus 2. Minus 2, remember it, whenever you find out, try to find out the base of any number, that number minus 10 that you see, that is the base, the difference from the base. So here the difference from the base is minus 2, and if it is so, then how will do the squaring? Let us see it. So what you do is, first step, difference, add or subtract the difference here, the difference from the base, add or subtract the difference from the number. That is the first step. Add or subtract the difference from the number. The difference here, the difference from the base, which is 8 minus 10 minus 2 in this case. And then what is to be done? The second step is squaring of difference. So the second step is square the difference. So the first part of the answer, the first part will be by adding or subtracting. Why I am saying adding or subtracting? If the difference here is 8 minus 10 is minus 2, so here it is minus, so we will subtract. But suppose the number is 12, then from the nearest base 10, the difference is plus 2. And if it is plus 2, then you will add it, right? So sometimes you have to add and sometimes you have to subtract. We will see it in the example. That is the first part of the answer, by doing that. And the second part is square the difference. The difference is minus 2 and square of that. That is the second part of the answer. Second part. I hope you have understood it. First part is add or subtract the difference from the number. So let us do it. 8. Here the difference is minus 2. So first part of the answer is 6. And the second part of the answer is square of the difference. Difference is minus 2. So minus 2 square is how much? 4. So write down 4. The first part is 6 and the second part is 4. So the answer is 64, and you know that square of 8 is 64. So we have found it by this method. It's a simple question, only one digit. But when you go for the 2 digits or 3 digits, you will find it's very useful, very useful, and very easily you can find out the difference. So we'll go for the next problem. Try to understand it. Next problem. Yes, so if I do 9 square, so we'll first find out 9 minus 10, difference from the base is -1, and then first part of the answer will become 9 minus 1 is equal to 8, and the second part of the answer is -1 square, that's equal to 1, so it's 81. Square of 9 is 81. How? 9 minus 10 is -1, so minus this 1 from 9, so you get 8, and then square of -1 is 1, you get 81, right? So let us do the next problem, which is of 2 digits. Now let us take 94 square. Here you can understand that it is, otherwise multiplication is bigger multiplication. So how can you do it? 94 square, here the difference from its base. Base is how much here? I think you understand the base is 100. 94 minus 100 is equal to how much? -6. The difference from the base is -6. So if it is -6, first part of the answer is 94 minus 6, which is equal to 88. And the second part of the answer is -6 square, which is equal to 36. So the answer is 8836. Now you can understand it. Seeing this problem, 94 square, you need not write anything. You know that 94 square, the difference of the base is -6, because 94 minus 100 is -6. So 94 minus 6 is 88, and 6 square is 36. 8836, that is the square of 94. You can do it mentally without writing anything. No need of writing anything. So 94 square you have seen. Let us see now the next problem. It's easier one again. 16 square. So nearest base is 10. But here the difference is this. It is now 16 minus 10. The difference is positive, 6. If the difference is positive, then what happens? What do you need to do it? 16 plus 6 is equal to how much? 22. That is the first part of the answer. And the second part of the answer is 6 square, and that's equal to 36. But you cannot write the answer as 2236. The reason is 16 square cannot be of 4 digits. So what is to be done? What is the way out? How do you understand it? Try to understand it. Here, the first step I told, add or subtract the difference with the number. And the second step I said, the square of the difference. And the third thing which you have to remember, that is, find out zeros in base. Zero in the base, how many zeros are there? That is to be seen. Here the base is 10 and the zeros are only 1, right? So remember that. If the base is 100, the zeros are 2. If the base is 1000, zeros are 3. First write down the first part of the answer, 22, and second part of the answer is 36. But if there is 1 0, you can give only one space to this number, means you can write 3 below this and 6 here. You cannot write 36. Then you are taking 2 zeros. So what you need to do is that you have to take only 1 0, that means one space, 2 2 3 6, Answer is 256. So 16 square is 256. Again, I am repeating all the three things which you need to see here. Number one, you have to find out the difference on the number from its nearest base. Here it is 6. And then you add that number with this difference, that it becomes 22 here. And then you make the square of this number. 6 square is 36. Then you find out how many zeros are there. There is only one zero, so you can take only one space here. So you write 6 here and write 3 here. The answer is 256. It's very simple. But the only thing is you need to understand it. Follow the steps which I am telling you very clearly so that it can be very clear, because there are all chances of being confused. But once you follow it and practice it, then there will be no problem. You will be able to do it very easily. Well, now let us do the next problem. Well, now let us do the fifth problem. Say 104 square. 104 square, what is the nearest base? 100. And the difference is 104 minus 100 is 4. Okay? That means what? We have to add 4. So 104 plus 4 is 108. And 4 square of the difference is 16, which you need not write, as I told you. You can just see it here. The difference from 400 is 4. 104 plus 4 is 108. You write down 108, and there are how many zeros are in the base? There are 2 zeros, and there are two digits here. So you can safely write 16. The answer is 10816. Well, you understand it? 104 minus 100 is 4, the difference is 4, add 4 with it, you get 108, and then square of the difference is 16, you write the first part of the answer 108, and then there are 2 zeros, so you can take 2 spaces here, so write down 16 here, answer is 10816, that's the square of 104, right? This is a 3 digit, okay, but 3 digit near base, that is the only thing. Right? If it is not near base, then you will apply something else, right? Okay. So near base problem, 3 digits, we have done one problem of it. Let us do another problem, 107 square. Here the difference is 107 minus 100 is 7. So can you do it without writing it? The difference is 7. That means what? We have to add 107 with 7. We get 114, that is the first part of the answer, and second part of the answer is 7 square, 49. There are 2 zeros in the base, so we can take 2 spaces, write down 49, the answer is 11449. We need not do anything at all, right? So how I have done it? 107 minus 100 is 7, then we have done 107 plus 7 is 114. After 114, 7 square is 49. First part of the answer is 114, and for the second part you will see how many zeros are there. There are 2 zeros, that means we can take 2 spaces, you write 49 here, and that is the answer 11449. It's very simple, but if you understand it, once you understand it, you can do it very clearly without any problem at all. So now let us do our last problem. I think by now you have understood it. Again 3 digits, 994 square. It's a big number, and if you want to do the squaring of it, multiplication is a very difficult, very big one. So how to do it easily? The difference here the base is how much? I think you remember the base is 1000. So the difference of this is 994 minus 1000 is how much? It's equal to minus 6, right? If it is minus 6, then you have to subtract this 6 from 994, and how much is it? 988. 994 minus 6 is 988. That is the first part of the answer. And then 6 square is, minus 6 square is 36. So first part of the answer is 988. Now it's very important here. Follow me very clearly. Now we'll see for the second part how many zeros are there in the base? In the base there are 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. If there are 3 zeros, that means you have to occupy 3 spaces for the second part of the answer. But in the second part there is only 36. So what will be doing? Write 36 here and occupy one more space by 0. The answer is 998036. I think it's clear to you. Squaring of 994 from the base is 1000. Difference from the base is -6. So subtract this number from 994, you get 988, and then -6 whole square is 36. Now first part of the answer is 988. For the second part there are 3 zeros, you have to occupy 3 spaces. So you write 36 and 0 here, 988036. I think you understand it very clearly. Now let me do another problem just like this. For example, if we do 988 square, well, here again the base is 1000. So 988 minus 1000 is how much? It's -12. -12. Now if it is -12, then the first part of the answer is 988 minus 12 is how much? 976. Okay? 976. And the second part of the answer is -12 square is equal to 144. Now take the first space as 976. First part of the answer is 976. Second part of the answer, just look at the base. There are 3 zeros in the base. And the second part already has got only 3 digits. So we can safely write 144 occupying 3 spaces. The answer is 976144. So I think you have understood it, that you have to take three things. I recapitulate once again. 3 things you have to see. Number 1, you have to find out what is the base, then the difference from the base, the number minus the base, what is the difference, right? And then it may be positive, it may be negative. If it is positive, add with the number. If it is negative, subtract from the number, right? After that, then that becomes the first part of the answer by subtracting or adding. In this case, it is 976. And the second part is squaring of the difference. In this case, it is -12 square is equal to 144. Then you have to look at the number of zeros in the base. If there are 3 zeros, we write as it is occupying 3 spaces 144. That's all. It's quite simple. I'll do just one more to make you feel that even without writing, as I've done it earlier also, but again I'll do it once again. Say 996 square. If I say 996 square, you see the difference from the base is -4. 996 minus 1000, -4. That means that you have to subtract -4 from this number, and that is become 992. 996 minus 4 is 992. First part of the answer is 992. Second part is -4 square is how much? 16. 16. So the first part of the answer was 992 and the second part of the answer is 16. The base, in the base there are 3 zeros, so we cannot write 16 here, we have to write 1 0 here because there are 3 zeros, we have to occupy 3 spaces. So the answer is square of 996 is 992016. I have done it without writing anything mentally. You can do it mentally without any issue at all. So I hope you understand the steps. Now whatever steps I have said to you, just follow that very clearly and do it step by step. Once you do it step by step, then you can do it mentally. Initially don't try to do it mentally, just do it step by step, understand it clearly, then you do it mentally and you will find things are very easy in Vedic mathematics. Only thing is that you have to understand the inner things of it, right? So I'll give you certain exercises to be done by you so that you can become proficient in doing it. Square of 7, 89 square. Find out 97 square. Of course, it is understood you have to do it by this method. No other method, no multiplication. Otherwise, you have to follow this method which I have said you here. 92 square, 12 square, 16 square, 101 square, 117 square, 997 square, 994 square, 1006 square, and 1011 square. So many problems, but problems are very easy. You will do it immediately. So just try to do it step by step, follow it, and then practice it for some time. Once you practice it, then you'll find that things are very easy to be done and you can very well do it. Well, so what we have done today? We have done the squaring of any number which are near base, and in particular 2 and 3 digits, right? That's what we have done. If you have got any difficulty or any problem, as I told you earlier also, please do write in the comments box. I'll be very happy to respond to your questions. And also, if you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, and please share it with others so that others can also learn Vedic mathematics by joining this course. And now, what we are going to do the next time? Next time, I am going to do again squaring, but squaring by a special method. It's not near base, it's not only ending in 5. It's a different method where you can do most of the squaring. You can do it. In particular, we'll be doing 2 and 3 digits. So how to do the squaring of numbers by a special method, and that I'll tell you in the next time when I'm going to do it, right? So till the time I meet you again with my new topics, all the best. Please take care of yourself.